Listen carefully, my child. There is a reason you are here right now. Not by accident, not by chance. You did not find this message. I led you to it. Before you pressed play, before you searched for answers, I already knew the weight resting on your heart. I know the thoughts you replay when the world goes quiet. I know the questions you've been afraid to ask out loud. And I want you to hear this clearly before anything else. You are not alone, and you never have been. You may feel tired in ways sleep cannot fix. You may feel strong on the outside while something inside you feels worn down. You may wonder how long you can keep going before something finally changes. My child, I see it all. I see the battles you fight silently. I see the strength it takes just to stand up some days, and I am closer to you in this moment than you realize. I have watched you carry burdens you were never meant to carry alone. I have watched you blame yourself for things that were never your fault. I have watched you give grace to others while denying it to yourself. And still, I have not stepped away from you. I do not abandon my children in their weakness. I draw nearer. There were times you prayed with confidence, in times you prayed with tears, times you believed easily, in times you questioned everything. Yet through every season, faithful or fearful, I remained. When your prayers felt unanswered, I was still listening. When my silence confused you, I was still working. When you thought nothing was changing, I was shaping something deeper within you. My child, do you know how many times I have carried you without you noticing? Do you know how often I protected you from what you never saw coming? There are roads you did not go down, losses that never happened, pain that never reached you, not because you were lucky, but because my hand was there. I walked among the broken when I was on this earth. I sat with those the world rejected. I touched those others avoided. I listened to cries no one else heard. And I have not changed. I still see the overlooked. I still hear the unheard. I still heal hearts the world tells to move on. When you feel invisible, remember, you have never been unseen by me. I know you've been waiting for clarity, waiting for relief, waiting for a door to open, waiting for something to finally make sense. Waiting can feel like punishment when hope runs thin, but waiting is not abandonment. Waiting is often preparation. There are things I am doing in you before I do things for you. There are strengths being formed that you will one day thank me for, even if right now they feel uncomfortable. You ask me why the process takes so long. You wonder why others seem to move forward while you remain where you are. My child, do not measure your journey against someone else's timeline. What I am building in you requires care. Some foundations must be laid slowly so they can last. I am not delaying you. I am protecting what is coming. Remember this. I carried the cross not because you were perfect, but because you were worth loving. I endured the pain not because you earned it, but because grace is who I am. When you doubt your value, look to the cross. When shame whispers that you are not enough, remember the price I paid willingly. Your worth was never up for debate. There will be days when your strength fades, days when fear feels louder than faith, days when you feel tempted to give up on yourself. On those days, lean into me. Let me be your strength when yours runs out. Let my peace guard your heart when anxiety tries to take control. You were never meant to face life on your own. If you are listening to this and your heart feels stirred, take a moment right now to like this video so others who need hope can find it too. And if you want to continue receiving messages of encouragement, faith, and truth from my word, subscribe to this channel. Stay connected. Walk this journey with me and with others who are seeking light in a noisy world. My child, I know you've made mistakes. I know there are moments you wish you could redo, but hear me. Your past does not disqualify you from my purpose. I am not finished with you. Redemption is not just something I offer, it is something I specialize in. I can take what you thought was broken beyond repair and breathe new life into it. When you feel afraid of the future, remember that I am already there. When you feel stuck in the present, remember that this moment is not the end of your story. I am the God who makes all things new, even when all you see are fragments. Trust me with what you do not yet understand. There will be times when obedience feels costly, times when choosing faith feels harder than choosing comfort. But I promise you this: nothing surrendered to me is ever wasted. I see every step you take toward me, even the small ones. I honor the quiet faith that keeps going when applause is absent. If this message speaks to your heart, comment Amen as a sign of trust, not because you have everything figured out, but because you are choosing to place your life in my hands again. That simple act of faith matters more than you know. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not weak for feeling the way you do. You are human, and you are loved deeply. I am patient with you. I am gentle with your growth. I am faithful even when you struggle to be. Rest now, my child. Release what you cannot control. Lay down the weight you've been carrying. I am walking with you into what comes next. I will guide you step by step. And when you look back one day, you will see that even this season, especially this season, was shaping you for something beautiful. I am with you. I am for you. And I will never let you go. Amen.